Shouldn't we have gotten within sight of Oma Island before it got dark?
Maybe. Not that we can see much with all these trees around.
Can someone tell me how we managed to get so lost? You'd think it'd be easy with a magic map, but no. Every time we use it, we end up lost.
Marvelous map. Handsome and very intelligent map. How do you suggest we get out of the forest?
Figure it out for yourselves. The Yop hasn't stopped insulting me.
Well, there we are. Because of you, we're lost. And we'll have to sleep on the ground like Mush Mush once again.
Nah, don't worry about it. Just need to take a right after that tree over there. Breakfast is ready! Can you smell that?
It smells like warm, fresh bread.
Yeah, I can smell it too. Where's Rule?
Making us something to eat, I hope.
I'd be surprised. When Rule's around, it never smells nice.
I slept like a log. What about you? Yes, well, anyway, the smell of bread is coming from a village that's, just over there.
You mean we slept outside in this weather when there was a village just over there?
Haha, see? I was right. We weren't lost.
One day, I swear I'm gonna...
Wow, it smells really good.
Wheat fields. It's definitely a baker's village.
Great, let's go! I'd rather check out their bread than their fields.
I think it's about time Dally had something to eat. He sounds really hungry. Me too.
No, for once it's not him. Look over there.
That's it, Breadnought. Crush everything.
What do you figure they're doing?
Nothing. They're just fooling around, okay? So let's eat. We're all starving.
Hey, what the fork is going on here?
We have to do something! That poor creature is being attacked by a crazy baker! Yeah!
Wait a minute, was he serious? Because if he was, he'd just reach a new low.
No, I actually think he was joking for a change.
Ha! 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 What do you want? You're with the monster, right?
You sure you want to help out, you guys? Only no one's seen us yet. We can still sneak off. Look at the size of it! I knew it! It's the same every time!
Please don't stay there. You'll end up flattened like a pancake.
No! I can't let these people fight my battle for me!
Now, Breadnought, destroy the grain store.
I don't know what you're cooking up, but it's not gonna be as easy as you think.
Thanks for your help, little toe balls.
The grain store! We have to save it! It's full of golden wheat!
Why did you attack the baker?
I don't know. He looked more dangerous than the other one.
I'm sorry for the burning arrow.
No, you did the right thing. Without your help, the monster would have destroyed everything.
How can we thank you? What about breakfast? Would you like that?
Dally, you're so rude. Don't you have any manners?
I've never eaten such delicious bread. At the end, the only thing my father didn't know how to make was good bread.
Well, at least you didn't have to be the guinea pig when he first tried making some, right?
Why did that ugly little dwarf attack you?
He wanted to stop me from taking part in the competition, of course.
Every 5 years, the village organizes a competition to see who makes the best bread. The winner gets to take theirs to the king of Bonta himself.
Well, I'm definitely gonna vote for you, Zav. You are gonna take part, aren't you?
I've got no chance of winning without my golden wheat flour. Normal flour just wouldn't cut it. That stale old crouton has really messed things up.
That's ridiculous. Seriously, Zav, you don't believe that rat weasel was controlling that monster?
Oh yeah? And why not? He'd do anything to be the best baker in the village. If you remember, he hatched a little scheme so he could get his hands on the purest water in the whole region. He knows perfectly well that the quality of bread depends entirely on the quality of water used to make it. But this time, you won't get away with it. Ow!
Oh, it's Grandpa Rat Weasel.
Cool! Croissants!
How is everyone? Say, who's been playing with matches then?
As if you didn't know. You're a butcher, not a baker. Don't try to pull the dough over my eyes. You're just scared to face me in the competition. I'm warning you, you're gonna pay for all the damage you caused.
Well, he's finally lost it. My son's brains have turned to flour.
Enough! That's enough! Making the children cry. What a pair you are!
Well, my son, whether you believe it or not, this was nothing to do with me. I can even give you flour and water if you still want to take part in the competition.
No, thank you. I don't need your charity.
Is that all the thanks I get?
It's not exactly the happiest of homes, is it?
That old crouton has never forgiven me for wanting to start up on my own. He wants me to make bread the same way he does.
Really? How come? Is there more than one way to make bread?
What? Of course. Just like there are many ways of writing poetry or playing music. My father is obsessed with making loaves with crunchy crusts, whereas I prefer them to be soft and tender on the inside.
I understand. So it's the crunch and splendor of a beautiful crust against the softness of a smooth, delightfully warm dough.
That's exactly right, Hugo. Your dad has an inn at the edge of Amelka, doesn't he?
Yeah, and his specialty is gobble stew. It's not really like other stews because instead of simmering the meat
There
for
we
2
go.
hours,
He's getting to know the guy. I bet you that in 2 minutes he'll be over here going, "Hey guys, what do you think about lending a hand to someone who really needs our help?"
What? And help him bake bread? No, thanks. I'd rather get some fighting done.
And what then? We'll end up fixing the problems of every single villager before we know it.
Watch out, he's coming.
Okay, now look. This time, we don't give in. Stick together.
Hey guys, what do you think about lending a hand to someone who really needs our help?
Oh.
If we help Zav, we could have a real bath and sleep in a proper bed. And maybe make a little money by selling some of his bread. But I'm warning you, it's probably gonna be super dangerous. Apparently there are monsters, and they're big ones. So, what do you say?
What about me then? Don't I get a little sentence to win me over?
No, it wouldn't work on you. You'd never fall for that.
He's figured me out.
Zav makes his bread out of golden wheat flour. It's a very rare wheat of unmatched quality. We have enough grain for 2 attempts.
Don't worry, Helen. Amalia is a Sedita princess. If anyone can help you, she can. I need some water, Evangeline, but not too much.
Leave it to me.
Oh.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's too hard. I can't do it.
I believe in you. I know you can do it.
To bring a bread to life, the ingredients must be of the highest quality. But you also need an enormous amount of skill, and you can only become skilled through repeating the same movements. The stance of the watchful baker. You have to achieve unity between body and mind. The stance of the balanced baker.
I had no idea that bakers needed such discipline.
Only the best ones, Hugo. Come on, Hugo. Concentrate. Otherwise, we'll never be ready in time.
Not only did he steal the well from them, but he's making them pay for the water, too. He's got a head for business, the old devil. So, what are we gonna do? I mean, we're not gonna beat up that poor animal just to get a few drops of water.
No, but we're not gonna wait all night here either. We'll keep it simple, Yup style. All distracted while you fill up the bottle.
No way. I know what your diversions are like. It always ends up with...
A little more water and it'll be ready.
Okay.
Great job, girls. It's perfect.
Great! You're a real Sedita princess, Amalia.
Now we just need to put this through the mill and we'll have our flour.
I see. While we were off on our mission, these guys were taking dance classes.
Do not insult a baker's postures, Dally. They are incredibly difficult to master.
Well, since everyone successfully completed their mission, all that's left is for us to go and win this tournament.
Yeah!
What a crowd! Impressive, huh?
Pleased to see you made it, son. Now we can settle this dispute once and for all.
Whatever you say, Grandpa.
Help me! Welcome to the 53rd greatest baker in Gobballfield competition.
Every 5 years, the region's finest bread makers bake off against each other to see who'll be crowned best baker.
I'd like to remind you all this year the winner will have the honor of presenting their bread to the King of Bonta. Competitor number 1, help! Zav the baker and his assistant, Hugo!
No need to introduce competitor number 2, Master Ratweasel and his assistant, Chouquette. Ratweasel is the defending champion and has remained unbeaten for years. But today, he faces his old apprentice.
And what's more, his old apprentice is none other than his son. Competitor 3, Gruel, fresh from the fields with his apprentice, Gagnock.
Competitor number 4, Macrobio. He's come back from Bonta with all new techniques. Some would say they're still pretty experimental.
Maybe we should get someone to stand in for us when we try his bread. Mate, mate. Competitor number 5, my favorite, Shosanna. She's new on the scene and can probably hold her own.
So, Shosanna can hold her own, eh? There are some tough cookies here, so we'll see about that.
Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed master bakers, start your mixers. Go! The We always start by mixing together the different ingredients that make up the dough. Flour, water, salt, and yeast. The quality of each ingredient is very important.
On to the kneading stage. It's all about making a smooth dough. The bread's texture depends on it.
What presses? What speed? They don't call Rat Weasel the crust master for nothing.
If there were a prize for the most bizarre bread, our friend Macrobio would surely win it hands down.
I'll let you taste that bread. I won't be able to appreciate it.
The first stage is over. The competitors will now leave their dough to rise.
Thanks to the yeast, during the next stage, the dough will ferment and swell up until it's doubled in size.
Gruel, yeah!
Know what? Your guy's got no chance.
In your dreams, old man. Gruel!
You want a bet?
We're off again. The master bakers will now divide the dough into portions of equal size and weight. We call this stage the division.
The portions of dough are then rolled, which means prepared to the proper weight and size to be made into a loaf or a baguette.
Rolling the dough also allows its density to be adjusted depending if it's rolled tight or loose. I don't feel very well. Here's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the time to bake the dough, the moment of truth.
My, oh my, it's all over for Master Macrobio, whose bread has bitten the dust.
I used to use an hourglass myself, but now I trust my nose.
Yeah, me too. Judging by the smell alone, I knew exactly when my dad's stew was cooked just right.
It's ready! Yes! Yeah.
The aroma is like a melody.
Huh?
And when it gives you goosebumps, you know it's time. You go. Now!
She's here! My idol! In poison! Oh, awesome! Oh, she certainly is a role model. The competitor's bread will be ranked on 5 different points. On its shape,
Then texture of the bread?
the crunchiness of the crust, the smell, and the taste.
2 candidates are clearly in the lead.
Rat Weasel, like every year, your bread is a true work of art. Worthy to grace the world's finest tables!
Zav, your bread is a carnival of aromas. A real treat for the taste buds. However, it lacks the crust that it deserves.
After much deliberation, we have decided to reward novelty and innovation.
What? The winner this year is...
Zav
the Baker!
I'll take those cameras, thanks.
You bunch of doughballs! I'll give you novelty and innovation!
No way! She's the bread nut!
Shoo cat! How dare you!
But, Master, they've insulted you! You're the worthy winner,
That's
and
enough, I said!
Oh, Master, forgive me. I only did it out of love for you.
there. It's okay. Don't worry.
That's so romantic.
The little crouton has a heart of dough.
You were right, Zav. I was as stale as an old crouton. A father should always encourage his children to follow their own path.
How about we go and present our bread to the king together? The two of us would make the best bread and the most beautiful.
Yeah. You deserve to win, son. Your bread had a truly inimitable flavor.
You see? Helping people's great.
Yeah, it's great, but I'm still waiting for my enormous monster.
Hey! Watch what you're doing, you filthy slob!
Calm down a little, kids.
Delicious.
That little mustache really suits you. It brings out your feminine side.
That's how Helen won me over.
And I thought it was my cooking.